Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to talk today about 9 things that I've learned as an expat living in the Philippines that are distinctly Filipino. These are in no particular order.
Yay!
The first thing is, Filipinos are very hospitable people.
Yeah.
When we go walking around, people usually eat outdoors. They're sitting there eating, and as we're walking by, they will holler at us. I'm hearing "Kaon na ta." What are they saying?
Let's eat.
Let's
Come
eat.
on, let's eat. Something like that.
What do you think? We should take them up on it one time to see what happens?
Yeah. Have you tried eating? When they invite you to that.
I've never done that, but if they saw this fat American coming after them, I think they'd head out for the house. Quick, grab the food, get inside before the guy gets here. He's going to eat it all.
Well, I think you would also like the food.
Oh, you think the food would not be tasty to me? Yeah, especially if they got that stinky fish stuff they got with vinegar.
Yeah.
That's
But
pretty
I
rough.
think it's more of a greeting
Uh-huh.
rather than really asking you to eat.
Oh.
That's what I think. But I think that's
Well, how
true.
come when we ask people to eat, they all come over?
Yeah, because they know there's food here.
So the second thing I've noticed about that is distinctly Filipino is they're very respectful. And then where you go, they say ma'am or sir. They don't say ma'am to me. But they call you nanay or tatay. I would be a tatay.
Or an ate, a kuya. So they attach titles to your name. It depends on your age level.
It's pretty good too because if you forget somebody's name, you can just call them kuya.
Yeah.
Hey kuya, how you doing? I say, hey brother, how are you?
Or tatay.
Or tatay.
How
they're
can I
older.
help you, tatay?
You don't want to call somebody younger nanay. Number three is food is shared. Now I found this out the hard way. One day we had ordered at a restaurant. And I had a side dish there, and all of a sudden somebody's digging into my side dish like, oh yeah, this looks like good. I think I'll have some of this.
Yeah, that's true. So whatever you order for yourself, and that person also orders, it will be put all together on the table, and everybody will eat the food that you order.
That's not necessarily that bad unless you don't like the food they ordered, because you get a chance to try other things
Yeah.
and nobody will yell at you.
Yeah.
So it's actually not a bad thing. Everybody can dig in, which is kind of nice. The fourth thing is they don't like to say no, especially customer service people. They don't like to say no. If you go up there and say, hey, how come I can't do this? And they say, well, you don't say anything. In fact, and if you want to change your order at the restaurant, like you don't want to have pickles with your hamburger, they won't tell you no. They'll just order the hamburger with pickles, and you'll get pickles in your hamburger.
And you will be surprised.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know, they might even say, yeah, you can have pickles, no pickles, and when it comes, it's got pickles. Because they don't want to tell you no. Sometimes, if you ask them a question they don't want to tell you no to, they just keep their mouth shut and sit there. And that sometimes is a little infuriating, especially when my wife does it. Hey, honey, when's dinner? It's like, what? What? She didn't hear me? I know she's getting older, but I don't think she's that gone yet. Number five is Filipino time. Every culture has a time joke about it, but Filipinos, they have a hard time when you ask them to be somewhere for a special occasion showing up. We had a thing last Sunday. When was last Wednesday?
So what's your opinion about Filipino time?
It doesn't mean anything when you say be there at 9. They'll be there at 10 or 12, or maybe they won't come at all. You won't know until it's past what time. Yeah, we're supposed to gather together at 9 o'clock, and I don't think we started until after 11.
Yeah, and I asked my family to come over for dinner at 6. They came in at 6:45.
Yeah, but Filipinos don't seem to have a problem being on time to work or school.
Yes.
So, but if it's an extra event, yeah, just whenever they show up is when they're going to show up. And that goes right into number 6. Number 6 is they stop by any time they want. So you'll be sitting down here doing a video, and here comes somebody into the house.
In the house.
Yeah, they want to get some. They don't bother texting or calling or we're coming by. It's just they show up.
And you haven't done your hair. Like, oh, what?
Yeah, I have a hard time. I never do my hair. It's like, oh my gosh, they're combing up. My hair is not even combed.
And then they will just say, ayo, ayo. You will look at the gate like, oh, what is he here?
So be ready. I wonder how many times they showed up when we weren't here.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know, do you? Because they never say, hey, we showed up, you weren't there. Number 7 is the smile. The Filipino smile means a lot of things. Now, I think that might be a little more universal, too. There may be other cultures. The smile doesn't mean I'm happy to see you. It means you're really irritating me, especially service people. Service people. If you're standing at the desk and you want something and they just smile at you, it's like, oh, I'm in trouble now. They're smiling like that and they're not saying anything. Here, we're not going anywhere. Might as well just turn around and go home and attack the problem on another day.
So a smile does not mean all the time that they're happy.
But they're happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So every time Jess smiles, she may not be happy.
Yeah. It's a sarcasm.
Yeah. So the number 8 is they point with their lips. I thought this was funny when I first saw it. When we came to the Philippines and we went to the store, I asked the clerk, "Where's the men's shirts?" And she turned her head and went. And the crazy thing is, I knew exactly what she was doing. I turned the way she turned her head, and I looked that way where she pointed her lips, and there were the men's shirts. So that's not so hard to understand, but it is a little comical. Americans don't do that. You know why Americans don't do that? At least this kind of an American?
Yeah, no lips.
So it's hard to point with something you ain't got a whole lot of. And number 9, and the final one, this was confusing to me. I didn't understand it at all, because there's nothing like this in America, is the bless. It's called the bless, or amin, A-M-I-N, or manopo. And so in America, we shake hands, right? You say, hey, how you doing there?
You hug.
And you shake hands and you hug. But you come up to a Filipino, and they have their hand out there. So you reach your hand out there, because you're going to shake hands with them, right? And then they grab your hand, and they pull it towards you. Wait a minute, what are you doing to my hand? Where are you going with my hand? It's like, let go of my hand. The first time I didn't know what was happening.
That? Okay.
What?
That's the bless.
Now you have to be careful too, because if people want you to bless, you want to make sure your knuckles aren't out there, because when you bless, it's like clunk.
Good, is that a knuckle sandwich?
Yeah, well, yeah. A couple of the kids told me that. So, ooh. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. 9 things that I've discovered. And honestly, there's more, but we don't want to bore you guys to death. What have you found as you've gone around where cultures are so different that it just kind of takes you a while to figure it out? One thing I do know about the Filipinos are they're generally easy to get along with. So if you're trying, if you're showing goodwill, you generally don't get any grief from Filipinos when you mess up. And certainly don't want to give customer service people a hard time, because when you do, you just dig yourself further in a hole, and they will not retract. They will not retreat. They will just sit there and look at you, and then you'll just have to go home. And if you get irate or something like that, you can risk yourself some trouble. So just say, hey, you have a nice day. Come back some other time when maybe they're not at the desk. Yeah. What else do we need to say?
Well, remember Ella when she was in the airport waiting for her flight, and there's a lot of people also waiting for their flight. Then the PA come on, and the PA said, the voice said, the flight is delayed. And all the foreigners stood up and went to the customer service counter and, what? Why? But the Filipinos, they're just seated there like, okay.
We'll get there eventually.
That's Ella telling me.
Yeah. So those are things that we want to share with you today, and we also say thank you very much for subscribing and watching. We've got over 900 now. We appreciate you guys. You're doing such a great job. And we will continue to improve as we can and get some more content for you guys. We've enjoyed this so much. What else?
Yeah, thank you so much, and please subscribe.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. The second thing I've noticed about Filipinos is that they're very respectful. It's Chanino. That's one of our things here.
Which one?
The one that they just show up anytime.
They just show up.
Yeah.
They just show up.
Yeah, he's coming up to say hi.
I think it's that.